And we're live. Did you guys see Herman Cain died? I know Kyle saw it.
I liked Herman Cain.
999.
999. Herman Cain here. He did a radio show here in Atlanta.
Mm-hmm.
And,
really?
Yeah, and I liked it. I liked it a lot. I would listen, I don't know, maybe once a week, something like that for a long time. And so it's really fucked up. You know, he went to a
coronavirus.
Coronavirus,
Yeah.
74 years old. You know,
Didn't he have cancer also?
I don't know anything.
I
about
haven't heard
that.
anything about that.
I just saw that next to his name, stage 4 was trending, and I clicked that, and it seemed like maybe he'd recovered from stage 4 or he had it, but I think he had liver cancer. But I don't know if he still had it or not, or if it was the COVID that got him.
There's no way.
I'm sure it doesn't really matter once you're dead. You don't really care how you died.
Yeah, well, it's become a political. Because so he was anti-mask, and he went to the Trump rally in Oklahoma and Tulsa, and he was, like we're not wearing masks. The whole thing is a hoax, and then he died of COVID, and there's a bit of that leopards ate my face type thing going on. That's what happens.
What's that? Leopards ate my face.
It's a subreddit where people are surprised that things do what things do.
Oh, okay. So he had a history with cancer and was in a very high risk group. Wait, how did he have stage 4 cancer and then get rid of it? Isn't that? I thought that was impossible. I thought stage 4 kind of meant like, yeah, this is the end.
I don't know, but I'm not Googling it, Taylor. I see you laying traps for me. I'm not doing it.
It's definitely not a trap. I don't know what I would have to gain from that. But yeah, I guess he got the Rona and it got him.
Yeah.
He was 74. That's prime Rona killing age too.
Yep.
Right in there.
Yeah, you don't want Rona at 74.
I thought I had some kind of flu or something, and then my girlfriend got tested, and her test came back negative. And as of this morning, I feel 100%. It was like a 2-day thing where I felt like that mono feeling of even trying to pick up very light things. It was like, God, I'm fucking exhausted. And then that's as deep as I could get. And so I was sure I had the Rona, and then nope.
I kind of think you might have it too.
I mean, all that went away. So if I did have it, it's gone now.
You still got that Rona glow on you.
You might be asymptomatic. You've probably got it.
Well, I'm saying my girlfriend went and got tested.
Have you seen the statistics on those tests?
I know some of them are bad, but I don't know.
All of them are bad.
Well, I know some of them, they apparently fucked up and it'll give false positives because it'll test for any kind of coronavirus. And then other ones will always give negatives because they fucked that up.
It was like 20% false positive, 30% false negative.
Why are we even doing this?
I don't know.
That's literally a coin flip. That is absurd.
Well, these are PKA stats.
I'm pretty sure you have it.
If that's the case, I might be asymptomatic with the Rona.
I like that you got tested by proxy. We got health insurance or something like that, and Jackie was negative for herpes. So I was like, well, I guess I am too. Given that we've been a pair for 25 years now. So I've never been tested for herpes, but I'm pretty sure I don't have it.
Yeah, that's how I did all my STD testing. It's just
I've had a couple girlfriends make that mistake.
Call some girl you slept with 8 weeks ago. Yeah. Hey, anything new? No, you're all good. All right, me too then. Yeah, I hope I don't have it, but if I do, it doesn't really seem to matter. I can breathe fine. I worked out just fine today and yesterday, so it doesn't really seem to be impacting me.
Yeah, it usually takes about 3 weeks. There's an initial phase where you're short of breath or you have a fever or diarrhea, and then it goes away for 2 to 3 weeks, and then it strikes.
It strikes. it's a tactical virus.
I'm making all this up. I'm just letting the viewers know that I'm making this up.
So I was trying to add to it. I'm like, what symptoms does he have right now? You typically get back to work for a bit?
Fat-headedness.
You're behind on your emails. That happens to people. Just got back from vacation. That is true. Yeah. Right? I see where this is.
I really hope I don't get that shit. I saw the Russians claim they have a vaccine, and it'll be patented or whatever by August 10th. Is what they're saying.
That's soon.
Which is literally 12 11 days from now or something like that. Maybe less, maybe 10 days exactly.
Let's go with incalculable.
I'm not lining up for any sort of vaccine until they work the kinks out, because based on all the info that's been going around about COVID, a lot of people have no idea what they're talking about. And like a prominent scientist will be like, this is definitely it. And then like 2 weeks later, they're like, all right, my bad on that one. But we were kind of close. But I did see I saw a funny story about Trump where he had this lady doctor talking about, you should take zinc and hydrochloroquine or whatever. Hydroxychloroquine or whatever. And then people were like, hey, this woman that he's talking about got her medical degree in Nigeria and attributes a lot of modern medical problems to things like ghosts and demons and needing to excise spirits.
Demons like having sex with you is the cause of ovarian cancer. She thinks that, there's succubuses. I'm trying to remember, so that she thinks witches are a real thing. She thinks that vaccines partially involve alien DNA. But conservatives are really lining up to agree with her on hydroxychloroquine and not wearing a mask.
She's clearly like, it's like, oh, so this is just like a couple of Nigerian folklore things you threw in there that, like, and that's what we're going to be going by now. I don't know. That just made me laugh. Where
Trump tweeted her video.
This big expert is talking about this, and people are like, get a load of her paper here, where she's like, another important thing about endometriosis is to take account for the demonic side of it. You need to, kill a chicken and do whatever the hell else you got to do.
Trump tweeted a video where she was pimping hydroxychloroquine, and then everybody points out all the other crazy beliefs that she has. But he doubled down. He's like, nope, she's right about this one. Yeah, her witch stuff may be a little off base, but the hydroxychloroquine analysis, that's on point. And then he tripled down.
What would be funny is if this was the Nigerian witch doctor's home run. This was the one, all the ghosts, all the demons, and then like years from now she can be like, I fucking told you, and the ghosts are real too.
When you see a video of that witch doctor literally pulling a demon out of a COVID patient, you're gonna be like, well, fuck, I was wrong.
Yeah.
Holy fucking shit, he's got it there. Look, he's got the demon in a fucking guillotine. And good form.
Nate, are they making you like wear masks? Are they making you wear masks on the border and everything?
No, so we pretty much just have to wear masks anytime we go like within 6 feet of anyone. So
you're not alone in your car, right? So you and that guy are just COVID buddies.
Well, the person that we're with, we're living in a hotel, so like we kind of like
you're like family. Yeah, you're all in with that guy,
right?
But when you interact with other people, you mask up.
Did you guys see that? You guys probably seen it, but the China, whatever over there in Houston got shut down.
Oh, the consulate.
Consulate, yeah.
Yeah. No, I didn't hear about that. What was the reason?
That was crazy. Trump pushed it out. I don't know. I guess it was because of the whole, he thinks they're behind this whole COVID thing and they're doing bad business deals and things like that.
Yeah, I think he's accusing them of spying and corporate espionage and stuff like that, taking maybe military secrets, corporate secrets, etc. And they were using that consulate as part of the way that they launched attacks against our privacy, but
of course they're doing that. It's China.
Yeah, that's how they invent things. They get things we invented and then take them. Yeah. So Nate doesn't know, but on the show, I'm kind of the guy who's maybe the least Trump fan. But on that one, sounds about right. That's what China does. You don't hate everything he does just because Trump did it. He did another amazing thing, which was he's going to introduce being able to buy drugs over the border. So you know how we'll pay $600 for an EpiPen, but in Canada, making up numbers, it's $15. Mm-hmm. He signed these executive orders, or maybe he's threatening to sign executive orders that are now we can buy it from Canada. He signed them. Did he do it?
Well, yeah, I know that he signed about prescription drugs, about thousands of a percent, whatever.
There's 4 of them. I don't understand the legal reasons why, but it wasn't one order. There were 4 of them. They were all related, and it had to do with basically adding more capitalism to the way we buy drugs, because they have local monopolies in America where you have to buy it through America, and they just jack up the prices. We pay so much more for the same drugs that anybody else would. And he's...
Oh, go ahead.
Did you want to jump? Oh, and now you're just going to wrap it. So now you can buy it from Mexico if it's cheaper in Mexico. You can buy it through Canada if it's cheaper in Canada. Or at least that's where we're headed. You can't do it today.
That sounds great. That's awesome
sounds
news.
Great to me too.
My assumption, if it's an executive order, is that it will never actually come into effect. Congress and all the bought and sold people by the big pharma lobby and everything will eventually undercut it and say that's not allowed under the guise of consumer protection. There will be someone who dies from a pill that they got from Canada or Mexico, and it'll be we need to shut this down until we get it figured out, and that temporary shutdown will be permanent. People in the future, this is going to be right.
I wouldn't doubt it. The legal power that he's claiming to be able to do this is convoluted to me. I guess somehow he lost a course on DACA, the thing with the dreamer children that are illegal immigrants that came here at 2, and they basically are and feel American, but they came here when they were babies. And
I'm sorry, they invaded when they were babies.
They crawled right across that border.
My mistake. Yeah, they crawled across the border.
They army crawled across the border. Thank you.
Stole the Pampers and and yeah. So then they grow up, they go to our schools and etc. Anyway, I guess he wanted to get DACA people out of the country, and he somehow lost the court case. But and I'm lost on this. There's a way that they were able to look at that result and extract more executive power than they used to have. And he used that to lower prescription drug prices. It's crazy to me. I can't seem to understand it, but I hope it works.
Yeah, 100%.
Probably won't, but that'd be nice to not be beholden to these companies.
Yes. Yeah, it just feels like we're unfairly funding all their profits or research or getting gouged. All of those fit, I think. I don't see why. You could argue they have to make money. Okay, sure. But why don't you spread the prices across America, Mexico, England, Canada, etc., instead of just raping Americans and giving everyone else a deal?
I wonder if the police is going to become a private sector. They're
like in RoboCop.
Literally RoboCop. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, with the defunding the police thing?
Great.
Yeah, because, at the end of the day, cities are going to want protection. People are going to want protection.
That would be terrible. I'll tell you, if I fund the police and other people don't, I absolutely expect special treatment. If I don't get it, I'll fund different policemen.
Oh, yeah. Dude, one of the weather vanes of a dying civilization is privatized police forces. As soon as that happens, it's I'm Mr. Police. Where am I going to work? Well, the Johnsons are paying a lot to protect their compound, or you can accept the lower paying job protecting this normal suburban neighborhood. Oh, no, I'm going to go hang out at the Johnsons compound.
Right. Or,
and now I'm their private military more so than just a police force. It's scary.
Murka Durka over here, they're, just got caught doing this bad thing, but we're going to let it slide because he's the guy that pays the bills.
That's what I like.
Or this other person didn't do anything wrong, but that person with that police force, they don't like you. And you can't do anything about it. Sucks to suck.
It sounds like the current state of policing. That's what
you think it would get better? You think if Jeff Bezos has a private army that it's better than what we have now? Of course not. They would just be guarding Amazon warehouses. That's literally what they would be doing. Yeah.
You know what? Normally I'd argue against you, but Prime doesn't mean 2 days anymore, so fuck Jeff Bezos.
Fuck him. He is the biggest winner out of this whole Corona thing.
Yes.
Far and away. He made, I think it was there was $68 billion Amazon made, $8 billion more than was projected. He is just swallowing up small businesses left and right. And
companies like Postmates too are sponsored. They're going to do really well. I think anything delivery based, not only are they doing great during COVID, but there could be permanent changes in consumer behavior.